Hi there, Sandra here from Create in Spain, and today I've got a very nice, easy, quick card for you to do, as long as you have a cutting machine, okay? Because this one consists mostly of this really nice, delicate butterfly cutout that I've made, and I designed it so that the butterflies are going in slightly different directions, but they are still within this little squiggly open area. And that's so I can put it onto a coordinating background. In this case, I've chosen peach for my background, and this is a champagne glitter card. And it's a lovely card. I don't know who makes it, because I get it in the Chinese shops, but it's so smooth and nothing comes off your hands, but it's so beautifully glittery. So the first thing I need to do is to put this on to here, so I can use a nice tacky glue for this. And so this card, once you've actually cut out the various bits and pieces, this card is really nice and quick to make up. So now I'm not going to put any glue on the butterflies because, to be honest, it really doesn't need it. So all I have to do is line this up on one edge and then the other. And because they're cut to the same size, it's pretty easy to do. And just press down. Now if you want to give it a rub to secure it, just rub it from the back. Always the safer bet, to rub from the back. So that is the main design element of the card already done. So the rest of this is very, very easy. Now, when I cut this file, I cut it out as a standard card front size. And if I show you this, I have taken about 1 centimetre off of each edge in total. So, you know, whether you want to take it off of one edge or the other edge to either centre or make this offset is personal choice. The next thing I want to do to give it a little frame around is I am going to put it onto another piece of card which is cut slightly smaller than this. Now you might decide that you just want to put it straight onto a backing card like so, and that you don't want this extra piece. You might decide that you want the card to look like that and have nothing showing around the edge. So you do have a few variations that you can do just for the same design. But in my case, I decided I rather like the grey background, and I just like it being matted like that. So, and the only other choice that you really need to make is to decide whether you want to put a foam backing on it to raise it up or not. So not too many big decisions to make. And in this particular case, I have decided not to do a sentiment at all. Just going to take this slightly away just to check my alignment. Good thing with using a glue is you can adjust it slightly if you've not quite got it as you want it. Not much adjustment, but there is a little. Okay, I think that will do. I find this difficult to do without sticking my head under the camera. So if it's slightly off, that's most probably going to be why. Because I like to do it with my head directly over the top of it. But it doesn't make for very good camera shots, so I don't tend to do that. Alright, so rub that one down so that's nice and secure. And then it needs to go on here. Now, in this particular case, the bottom edge of the butterflies is the slightly larger size. The wings are different sizes, so the larger size is the bottom. So this is supposed to go on here like so. So I'm not going to put foam on. I think this card would be really nice to make in a set of different colours to give as a gift for note cards to give. I think that would be really, really nice. And it's simple enough to do that it's not going to take you ages to make it. But on the other hand, it just looks rather nice. Again, press from that side. And of course, if you wanted to, you could make another cutout butterfly and put it on the inside the card just to finish it off, if you thought you would like to do that. And as you can see here, this is lifting up very slightly. I'm quite happy with that. I don't mind, because it gives it a little bit of extra dimension if it does lift up slightly. And because these are cut in such a way that they're very fine, you can, if you want to, purposely manipulate them so they lift up just a little bit. But that is the card, done, dusted in all of a couple of minutes. Now the other thing that I wanted to show you is just a quick tip. For a lot of people, longer sentiment stamps like this can be a little bit of a pain. If you've got a really large stamp block, then it tends to be difficult to get it positioned and for you not to make a mess of stamping it, because it's better if the stamp block is nearer the size of the stamp. However, this is simply a glass coaster, a cheap glass coaster, and I use some paint remover or nail polish remover or whatever, acetone, to remove the paint on it, so I have a clear glass tile. Now make sure you put your stamp on the side that doesn't have the little stoppers on, and then you can use that as a stamp block very easily. And it does the job perfectly because it's transparent, you've got something to grip, and why pay a fortune for another one?